Hello Gemini, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your weekly tarot reading for the week of February 15th to the 21st, 2021. Thank you for joining me, and don't forget to like this video, leave me a comment, and of course subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And when doing so, make sure you hit that little notification bell for me, all right? And when meditating on your beautiful energy overall for the week, the message that came through was taking care of business. And do you know that song, Taking Care of Business, that kept going through my head as I was in your energy, getting that message? But that wasn't the song they chose. The song on shuffle they chose to speak upon your week was Out of My Head by Theory of a Deadman. And the line that stood out was, I can't get you out of my head. God knows I tried, but I just can't forget those crazy nights and the things that we did. So there's a feeling that you can't get somebody out of your head this week, or vice versa. Somebody can't get you out of their head, but we will find out more. So let's begin by pulling a couple messages from these Starseed Oracle deck. And keep in mind, general reading for the sign of Gemini. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and check your other placements, my friends, for more messages. To begin this weekly read for Gemini, February 15th to the 21st, 2021. Easy enough. Let's see. Weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. Wow. I mean, this might be directly related to that song about who you can't seem to stop thinking about. It feels like for a lot of you, it's a situation that's not meant to be. And there's another sense that you're carrying a lot of emotional burdens from the past. It's not yours to carry moving forward. Put it down. I'm seeing the 10 of Wands. You need to put down those burdens to feel lighter and healthier moving forward. And then the 7 Star Sisters, Birthing Creations, Tapestry of Life, Expression. Within the taking care of business overall message, it feels like you're creating something, maybe creating a business, creating art for some of you, creating an empire, it feels like. But either way, you, in your own individual Gemini way, you're expressing yourself through your work, through whatever you decide to use your resources towards. It just feels like you are finding new ways to express yourself this week. Beautiful. And then on a beautiful third note, portal, doors are opening, you decide, rewards, wild card. You may want to watch the Leo reading for this week. It was truly about doors opening or beginning to. And so Spirit's reminding you this week that doors are beginning to open for you because you've been so dedicated, so hardworking. You've been taking care of business like a boss, like a Gemini. And so you're being rewarded this week and moving forward. But they're drawing you to the wild card part. Anything could happen, all right? Possibilities are endless at this time, so keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, excuse me, as my eye struggles. Let's continue by pulling 7 tarot cards, one for each day of the upcoming week. For our beautiful Geminis, thank you, Spirit, to continue this weekly read. Ooh. I was thinking in the beginning there wasn't a very stuck feeling, and the cards are just coming out like that. Okay, we're going to pull the last 3 right from the top of the deck. Thank you for your patience. Interesting. 10 of Wands. Did I not say? At the bottom of the deck, there's an underlining feeling of this in your life at this time. Again, you needing to put down those burdens, the heftiness of those, that emotional baggage, if you will, or just whatever it is that you're holding on to from what you've been through. Some of you, it's literally you holding on to a connection that you can't get out of your head, and it's time for you to say, I got to put down that burden. Accepting that whatever's meant to be will be. Okay, we have Judgment to begin. I'm just going to tell you right off the bat, we have 4 major arcanas in your spread already. Wow. Huge transformation and change. So you begin on Monday with the Judgment card. There's a feeling that you're releasing some of those emotions, or starting to. You're being pushed through by your guide and spirit, your guides and the universe at this time. Releasing what you've been through, releasing maybe that person, certain emotions. But being side by side with this birth and creation card, remember we were talking about how you're expressing yourself differently? And it feels like that release of emotions, or you just kind of thinking about what you've been through up until now, utilizing that, putting it to a good use, putting it towards whatever you've been working towards, maybe some art, maybe just your job, putting it in, utilizing it to express yourself, and maybe benefit from it in some way, shape, or form. But there's also a feeling that on Monday, a lot of you will be more, or just very connected to your guides, to spirit. So keep that in mind. There could be a lot of communication on this day, a lot of synchronicities, the world, to move right along. And so you make your way to Tuesday, and another major arcana, you feeling like you're on top of the world, feeling like things are starting to happen for you. For some of you, it's like that release of emotion, or you kind of finally deciding to put down that connection, that burden, whatever it may be for you, is allowing you to sort of complete a cycle, maybe one that felt like a karmic cycle, where everything, no matter how much you took care of business, no matter how much effort you put into something, it just either fell flat or didn't succeed in the way you planned or foresaw it, right? And so it feels like it's a week where, as you continue to take care of business, you're realizing that certain burdens need to be put down, or certain, in order to kind of release little blockages that have been in your way between you and a certain amount of success, you and your goals, and you may not even realize it, may not have even realized it. The Magician card for the third major arcana. So you make your way to Wednesday, and you're manifesting like a boss. You are, going from Monday, where I was mentioning a lot of you are becoming more spiritually connected and, getting downloads and whatnot, and then you are manifesting, and I feel like fully it's clicking, and you're realizing that the possibilities are endless at this time for you. And a big part of it, once again, is this completion of that cycle, allowing for you to put certain things behind you and say, you know what, I've been through a lot, and I deserve, one, I deserve better, and two, I just deserve more. And so therefore, what are you going to do? Co-create with spirit, which is beautiful. Manifest what you deserve. Manifest more. Manifest better. Because think about it. If you go back to a connection that was bad for you, or if you settle for a job or something that isn't healthy for you, when you know it at the end of the day, ignoring red flags, I feel, for some of you, you're sending out that vibe to the universe that that's what you want, or that's what you're okay with at the end of the day. Where if you kind of raise your standards a little bit, and know your worth, or don't forget it at the very least, you're sending out that vibe, and therefore you're going to get everything you desire, everything you deserve, healthier situations, okay? But you got to believe it 1000% in order to manifest, and start working towards it. And little do you know, Spirit and the Universe is working things out in the background to assist with that manifestation. Once again, that's called co-creating. And interestingly enough, we move on to the fourth card for Thursday, the Star card in reverse. So this is the fourth major arcana, but it's in reverse once again. And I feel like when Thursday rolls around, you're hesitant, a little bit of stubbornness in regards to healing, not wanting to acknowledge a truth, not wanting to, not wanting to kind of see the reality of the situation for some of you. There may be some emotions that resurface throughout this day where you're just like, I just can't. And Spirit's saying you need to kind of let them come out in one way, shape, or form. If you need to separate yourself and be in your own energy while this happens. But it's a day where it's going to be hard for you to take care of business, to get things done, if you don't kind of deal. You have to understand that these emotions resurfacing and you coping with them and learning from them and growing from them is helping you to move forward, so you can take care of business more efficiently, so you can have a clear head, a clear mind while you're working, while you're, connecting with other people as well. It's gonna be hard to do so when you haven't healed those wounds Five of Swords. And so you make your way to Friday and you have a headache. It just feels like you've been going through a lot, or there have been people in your life. It might be that connection that's coming back. Whatever it is for you, you're just stressed, you know? It could just be simply you, and your thoughts are you having a lot on your plate, but you put it on your own plate at the end of the day, don't you? I just feel the need to say, Gemini, at times you need to be better at saying no out of respect for you and your self-care, your health. Be aligned with the Judgment card. They're saying you need to continue to release these emotions, release, burdens, baggage that you've been holding on to once again. It just feels like part of which is your mental habits as well. Or just to continue to release certain people and situations that aren't working for you anymore, that just give you a headache at the end of the day. And being side by side with this portal card, they're saying when you're feeling a bit stressed at this point, you're going to get a reminder, or at the very least, you should remind yourself that doors are opening, that things are happening for you, that all your hard work is going to pay off. Ooh, and now I'm being drawn to this part, which I wasn't before, that you decide. You decide, my friend, whether you're going to stress yourself out, whether you're going to keep certain stressful situations around, or if you're going to clear the way for new blessings, or if you're going to, work on your personal habits and continue to release things that aren't serving you anymore. You decide. And I think you do just that. You decide in the right way. We move on to Saturday, beginning the weekend. We have the King of Swords. It just feels like you're feeling super strong at this point to start the weekend. Definitely feeling like you've gained a lot of knowledge and wisdom from all of the emotions that have been resurfacing. And also, of course, from what you've been through, what people and situations have put you through. Being aligned with the World card, they're saying in this moment, when you're feeling strong, when you're feeling wise, remind yourself you're leaving certain things behind, certain struggles, situations that have been holding you back. Completion. All right. And so as you complete this cycle, as you complete this old way of being and viewing things, move into this next chapter with a newfound sense of confidence and a newfound sense of worth, setting up new healthy boundaries with certain relationships and even with a job for some of you. And take comfort in the fact that your guide is always watching over you, even through the difficult times. They play a role. They're saying you had to learn some lessons along the way. Five of Wands. And so you finish off the week on Sunday, and there's this feeling of, there's a focus on you feeling like you always have to fight for everything in your life, always having to be the one that's taking care of business, never getting enough time to rest, or just feeling like everything is a constant battle to head towards success. And they're saying not necessarily. It's aligned with the Magician card. And remember, it reminds us the power of your beautiful mind, my friend, your mindset. And, you need to get back to believing that the possibilities are endless, that as long as you co-create and work towards it, believe 1000%, it'll all work out. And these, once again, remember I was talking with this, these struggles, these complications, these obstacles all play a purpose, a role. You wouldn't be as wise, as strong as you are now if you didn't go through all of that, okay? And so it's a day where you kind of connect the pieces, realize, oh, okay, it all happened for a reason. Beautiful, I'm getting goosebumps. Let's finish this beautiful reading off by pulling a message or two from the Find Your Happy deck. Thank you, Spirit, for Gemini. Let's see what we have. Out of difficulties grow new beginnings. I trust the process. How perfect. Remembering that all these difficulties, once again, lead you to a new beginning, leading you to where you need to be. Trust the process, trust in spirit, trust in how things are meant to unravel. And then I'm open and willing to live my life in new ways. Yeah. As you kind of work on certain things, let go of certain things, adjust your own personal habits, be open to living your life in new and improved, healthier ways. You won't regret it. And I believe in the person I'm becoming. Yeah, you're changing, Gemini. You've been evolving for a while. And it's not going to stop just because this karmic cycle for a lot of you is coming to a close. But they're encouraging you to start or to continue to believe in who you're becoming, who you're evolving to become. Okay? So on that note, Gemini, I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like this video, leave me a comment, and do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I hope you have the most amazing week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.